My name is Murali. So I am a zoology lecturer. From Gavuldoddi. Today topic is muscle contraction. So all of you listen here, students. Today topic is muscle and muscle contraction. Actually, this is a complicated subject, somewhat for the students. Somewhat it is complicated for the students, but you can follow the diagrammatic, you can understand the concept, so you can easily get this topic. Okay, today now discuss about clearly muscle contraction and muscle. First now discuss about muscle. Yes, all of you listen here. Muscle. First one is muscle. How can form the muscle? These muscles are formed due to the fusion of cells. Yes, cells are fused into the tissues. Cells are fused into the tissues. Tissues are fused into the organs. Organs are fused into the organ systems. Organ systems fused into the organism. Yes, cells fuse into tissues. Tissues are fused into the organs. Organs are fused into the organ systems. Organ systems fuse and form the organism. So cells fuse and form the tissues. That is called tissues. Called what is that? Muscles. Yes, muscles. In our body, three types of muscles are present. In our body, three types of muscles present. In human body, you listen here, students. In human body, three types of muscles present. One is the skeletal muscles. Skeletal muscles, other name is voluntary muscles. Skeletal muscles or voluntary muscles are striped muscles. You understand? Skeletal muscle other name is voluntary other name is striped. Next, second one is what? Visceral muscles. Visceral muscle other name is what? Smooth muscles. Smooth muscles other name is involuntary muscles. Involuntary other name is what? Unstriped muscles. Yes, four names: visceral muscle, smooth muscle, involuntary muscle, unstriped muscles. You listen here. Third one is what? Cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles present in our heart. Heart muscles is known as cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles is known as striped muscles. Cardiac muscle other name is what? Involuntary muscles. Yes, in our body, three types of muscles present, students. Skeletal muscles, visceral muscles, cardiac muscles. Okay. Skeletal muscles means what? For example, this is a hand, this is the bicep. In the bicep muscle attached to the bone. Bicep muscle attached to the bone, that is known as skeletal muscle. This skeletal muscle is voluntary muscle. Means these muscle contraction and relaxation. These muscle contraction under control of our body. That is known as voluntary muscle. In that striped muscle, so voluntary other name is what? Striped muscle. Means stripes are present. Stripes. So black and white stripes are appeared. That's why that is known as striped muscle. Skeletal muscle, voluntary muscle, striped muscle. Okay. Next one is visceral muscles. Our visceral organs made up of visceral organs like what? Stomach. So small intestine, large intestine, blood vessels, urinary bladder. So made up of what? Visceral muscle. The visceral muscle other name is what? Smooth muscle. The muscles are become smooth. The muscles are very smooth. That is known as what? Smooth muscle. The muscles are involuntary muscle. The muscle contraction, relaxation not controlled by our body. That is known as what? Involuntary muscles. They are unstriped muscles because of stripes are not appeared. Stripes are not appeared, that is known as unstriped muscle. Yes, this is the visceral muscle, smooth muscle, involuntary or unstriped. Third one is what? Cardiac muscle. Our heart muscles are cardiac. The cardiac muscles are striped muscle because of stripes are appeared. Black and white stripes are appeared. That is known as striped muscle. Cardiac muscles are what? Involuntary muscles. Involuntary means what? The muscle contraction, relaxation not controlled by our body. That is known as what? Involuntary muscles. You understand? Listen here. Skeletal muscles, visceral muscles, cardiac muscles. Okay. You listen here. These cardiac muscles have the two characters. The cardiac muscles have the two characters. The cardiac muscles structurally similar to skeletal muscle. Means cardiac muscle have the stripes. Skeletal muscle have the stripes. Means cardiac muscle structurally similar to the skeletal muscle. And cardiac muscle is involuntary. Means cardiac muscles are functionally similar to the visceral muscles. That means cardiac muscle have the two characters. So functionally similar to the visceral muscles, structurally similar to the skeletal muscles. So today we want skeletal muscle structure. So clearly today now discuss about skeletal muscle structure. So what is the skeletal muscle? I told you already. What is the skeletal muscle? The muscles attached to the bones. That is known as skeletal muscles. They are the striped muscles. They are the voluntary muscles. Okay. So how can form the muscle? Fusion of cells. What is the skeletal muscle cell? The skeletal muscle cell is a cylindrical shape. This is the skeletal muscle cell, cylindrical shape. Okay. This cell covered by the plasma membrane. Skeletal muscle cell covered by the plasma membrane. The plasma membrane is known as sarcolemma. Yes, this is known as sarcolemma. This is a skeletal muscle cell. You listen here. This is a skeletal muscle cell. The muscle cell other name is what? Sarcocyte. Muscle cell other name is sarcocyte. Sarcocyte other name is what? Muscle fiber. Muscle fiber. You remember this word. Muscle cell, sarcocyte and muscle fiber. That also known as what? Myocyte. That also known as what? Myocyte. You understand? Muscle cell, sarcocyte, muscle fiber and myocyte. These skeletal muscle cell, cylindrical shape. Yes, it is covered by the plasma lemma. Plasma lemma, other name is sarcolemma. Below the sarcolemma, cytoplasm is present. Cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is known as what? Sarcoplasm. Cytoplasm is known as sarcoplasm. In this cytoplasm, endoplasm reticulum is present. Endoplasm reticulum. The endoplasm reticulum is known as sarcoplasm reticulum. Mitochondria are present. That is known as sarcosomes. Yes, completely this is sarcocyte, myocyte, muscle fiber, muscle cell. Covered by the plasma membrane is known as sarcolemma. Below sarcolemma, cytoplasm is sarcoplasm. In the sarcoplasm reticulum is present. Mitochondria are present, sarcosomes. You remember this word. Mitochondria other name is sarcosomes, my dear students. Sarcosomes. Sarcosomes. You understand my point? Yes, this is a cylindrical shape. Okay. This skeletal muscle cell is have the many nucleus. So you listen here, this is the many nucleus. The nucleus are what? Peripheral. Nucleus are arranged in peripheral region of the cell. So many nucleus are present, that is known as functional syncytium. Functional syncytium. You remember, so this is a neat question. What is the syncytium? Multinucleated condition is known as syncytium. You remember this word. Which muscle cells exhibit the functional, which muscles exhibit the syncytium? Skeletal muscle cells exhibit the syncytium. You remember, my dear students. Syncytium is a multinucleated condition. So the syncytium exhibited by the skeletal muscle cells. So the nucleus are many nucleus are arranged peripheral of the cell. Actually, you listen here. In embryonic stage, myoblast cells are present. Yes, this is the one myoblast cell. This is the one myoblast cell. This is the one myoblast cell. This is one myoblast cell. In embryonic stage, myoblast cells are there. Myoblast cells have the single nucleus. So many myoblast cells are there. Many myoblast cells are there. Myoblast cells have the single nucleus, mononucleated condition in embryonic stage. These myoblast cells all are fused. Myoblast cells are all are fused and form the muscle cell. And form the muscle cell. That means all nucleus enter into the one cell. Many myoblast cells are fused and form the one muscle cell. Each myoblast cell have the one nucleus, mononucleated condition. Many myoblast cells are fused and form the one muscle fiber. One muscle fiber. Means all nucleus enter into one muscle fiber. All nucleus enter into one muscle cell. So the muscle cell is what exhibit the syncytium, multinucleated condition. So MSET point of view and NEET point of view, questions are there. So which muscle is involuntary muscle? Involuntary muscle is like cardiac muscle and smooth muscles, involuntary. Which muscles are, next question for the NEET, which muscles are voluntary muscles? Skeletal muscles are voluntary muscles. Yes, that is important. So third point, which muscles controlled by our body? Skeletal muscles. Which muscles are not, which muscles contraction, relaxation not controlled by our body? So example, smooth muscles and cardiac muscles. Which muscle cells exhibit syncytium? Skeletal muscle cells. What is the syncytium? Multinucleated condition. So what is the shape of skeletal muscle cell? So cylindrical shape. So in this skeletal muscle cell, nucleus arranged peripheral region of the cell. Okay, so these muscle cells are derived from the embryonic myoblast cells. My question is, embryonic myoblast cells are multinucleated or uninucleated? That is question. So uninucleated, mononucleated. So many myoblast cells are fused and form one muscle cell. The muscle cell is what? So cylindrical shape, skeletal muscle cell. So due to the myoblast cells, many myoblast cells fuse and form one skeletal muscle cell. All mononucleated myoblast cells nucleus enter into one muscle cell. The muscle cell is syncytium, multinucleated condition. You understand my point? Yes. And muscle cell covered by the plasma membrane is known as sarcolemma. Below the sarcolemma, cytoplasm is present. That is known as sarcoplasm. In the muscle cell, endoplasm reticulum is present. That is sarcoplasm reticulum. You listen here. In the muscle cell, what is that? Mitochondria is present. The mitochondria is known as sarcosomes. Mitochondria is known as what? Sarcosomes. Yes, you remember these words. Okay. For example, this is the muscle cell. Okay. This muscle cell covered by the connective tissue layer. Muscle cell covered by the connective tissue layer. The connective tissue layer is known as endomysium. You remember, so my question, so NEET question, what is the endomysium? One muscle fiber covered by the connective tissue layer is known as endomysium. That is the important of what? So connective tissue layer. You listen here, this one is the, for example, you say, this one is the muscle fiber, cylindrical shape, muscle fiber, sarcolemma. Muscle fiber covered by the, yes, connective tissue layer, endomysium. This also cell, muscle fiber, covered by the connective tissue layer. The connective tissue layer is known as what? Endomysium. This is the what? Muscle cell. Covered by the connective tissue layer is known as endomysium. Yes, muscle cell, muscle cell, muscle cell. So, 1 or 2 or 3 muscle cells fuse and form the bundle, muscle bundle. The muscle bundle is known as fascicule. Muscle bundle is known as fascicule. Whole fascicule covered by the, you see, whole fascicule covered by the connective tissue layer. The fascicule is held by the connective tissue layer is known as fascia. Is known as what? Fascia. You remember what is the fascia? Muscle bundles, fascicules held by the connective tissue layer is known as what? Fascia. Yes, you see, this one is also muscle cell. Muscle cell covered by the connective tissue layer is known as what? Endomysium. Muscle cell, this is covered by the connective tissue layer, that also endomysium. Muscle cell covered by the connective tissue layer, that also what? Endomysium. So 1 or 2 or 3 cells fuse and form the what? Bundle, muscle bundle. Muscle bundle is known as what? Fascicule. Okay, fascicule held by the connective tissue layer is known as what? Fascia. Fascia. You understand my point? Yes, all of you listen here. Total. So fascia is covered by the, whole fascia is covered by the connective tissue layer is known as perimysium. Yes, this one is known as perimysium. Whole fascia outside connective tissue layer is known as what? Perimysium. Whole fascia is covered by the connective tissue layer is known as perimysium. Yes, endomysium. Okay, bundle is held by the fascia. Whole bundle covered by connective tissue layer is known as what? Perimysium. This is a bundle, this is a bundle. So muscle bundles, fascicule, fuse and form the what? Muscle. Whole muscle covered by the perimysium connective tissue layer. Whole muscle covered by the connective tissue layer, that is known as what? Perimysium. They are the connective tissue layers. That is the formation of the muscle. That is the formation of the muscle. Muscle cell covered by the first, so plasma membrane, that is sarcolemma, it is closed. Second one is what? So whole muscle cell covered by which connective tissue layer? That is neat point of the question. That is the what? Endomysium. Muscle fibers so held by the connective tissue layer is what? Fascia. Fascia is covered by the what? Perimysium. All bundles are fused and form what? Muscle. Whole muscle covered by connective tissue layer is known as what? So epimysium. You understand my point? Outer to inner, inner to outer. Outer to inner, epimysium, perimysium, endomysium. Inner to outer, endomysium, perimysium, epimysium. Yes, this is the important of what? So formation of the muscle. So today very clearly discuss about skeletal muscle structure. You know what is the shape of the skeletal muscle structure? Muscle cell, skeletal muscle cell is cylindrical shape. You understand my point? Yes, now close. So cylindrical shell and have the many nucleus, peripheral, nucleus are arranged peripheral, that is known as what? Syncytium. You see, this is the skeletal muscle cell. Yes, skeletal muscle cell. Okay, this is skeletal muscle cell. In the skeletal muscle cell, so a small thread-like structures are present. In skeletal muscle cell, a small thread-like structures are present. These thread-like structures is known as myofibrils. Thread-like structures is known as myofibril. Yes, you understand this point. What is myofibril? Myofibril, other name is myofilament. Myofilament, yes. Myofibril or myofilament. This is a thread. A thread-like structure is known as myofibril or myofilament. The whole muscle contraction, the total sliding filament theory, so occur in this muscle fiber, this myofibril. This is also known as what? Myofilament. This is also known as what? Myofilament. Yes, you see. Yes. So myofilament, this is the what? Myofibril. This myofibril, okay, this myofibril looks like a what is that? So this slide-like structure. So in the myofibril, thick and thin filaments are there. Thick and thin filaments are there. You say myofibril structure. Yes, very clearly discuss about myofibril. Myofibril, other name is myofilament. 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 Myofibril and myofilament structure. Now going to the clearly study about the myofibril or myofilament. Okay. Yes. This is myofibril myofilament structure. Yes, myofibril structure. Now going to the, yes, this is a myofibril structure, students. In the myofibril, thick filaments and thin filaments both are present. Now this is the thin filament, this is the thick filament. So this is the thick filament, this is the red color. This red color structure is thick filament. Now blue color structure. Now this is the blue color structure is what? Thin filament. This is a thin filament. Thin filament. So thin filament other name is, you see, thin filament other name is I band. So I band is known as isotrophic band. This is a thin filament. Thin filament other name is what? I band. I band other name is what? Isotrophic band. Isotrophic band. That also known as light band. That also known as light band. Thin filament, I band, isotrophic band, light band. Yes, this is the thin filament. You see, this is a thick filament. You understand, this is a myofibril structure. This is a thick filament. Okay. So thick filament. Thick filament other name is what? A band. Thick filament other name is what? A band. This is the A band. A band also known as what? Thick filament, also known as anisotrophic band. Anisotrophic band, that also known as dark band. That also known as dark band. So A band, thick filament, anisotrophic band, dark band. Now this one is what? Thin filament, I band, isotrophic band, light band. Yes, you listen here. So middle of the I band, middle of the I band Z line is present. Yes, middle of the I band Z line is present. You say this is the Z line. So it looks like a what? Z shape. It looks like a Z shape. This is Z line. Z line. Krauss membrane. It is also known as what? Krauss's membrane. Also known as Dobie membrane. Also known as Dobie membrane. Z line other name is Krauss membrane, also known as Dobie membrane. Middle of the I band Z line is present. Middle of the I band Z line is present. What is the neat question? Where Z line is present? Where Z line is present? Middle of the I band. So Z line attached to the I band. Thin filament, isotrophic. Okay, Z shape. Other name is, what is the other name of Z line? So Krauss membrane, also known as Dobie membrane. You understand my point? Yes, this is a Z line. Yes, this is a Z line. So here one Z line, here one Z line is present. Between two Z lines between area. So between two Z lines between area is known as sarcomere. Sarcomere. So how can form the sarcomere? This is a neat question. How can form the sarcomere? Between the two Z lines, space is known as sarcomere. What is sarcomere? Sarcomere is a functional unit of the muscle. Sarcomere is a functional unit of the muscle. Yes, this is the important of what sarcomere. Okay, my dear students, this is the structure of what is that, a myofibril structure. So myofibril present in the muscle cell. Muscle cell other name is what? Muscle fiber. Okay, so in the myofibril, thin filament, thick filament present. Thin filament, thick filament, thin filament, thick filament is arranged alternatively. Alternatively means light band, dark band. So dark band, light band, dark band. It is arranged alternatively. Light and dark bands are appeared. That is known as stripes. That is known as striped muscle. That is known as what? Striped muscle. Okay. Yes, why called striped muscle? So light bands and dark bands are arranged alternatively. That is known as striped muscle. Okay. Yes, finally this is important. Next one. Now today very clearly discuss about what is the thin filament structure. What is thin filament structure? Next now going to the what? Thick filament structure. Very clearly studying what? Thin filament structure and thick filament. Yes, you see. Yes. This is the what? Thin filament structure. So in the thin filament, three proteins are there. One protein is what? Actin protein. One protein is what? Trophomyosin protein. One protein is what? Trophorin protein. You understand my point? One protein is actin, one protein is trophomyosin, one protein is trophorin. Three proteins present in thin filament. Okay. Yes. Now going to the very clearly studying the what? Thin filament structure. So my dear students, now going to the very clearly discuss about the thin filament structure. So what is the thin filament? In the thin filament, three proteins are there. Yes, you see. So this is the thin filament structure. So thin filament made up of two F chains. This is one F chain, this is one F chain. Thin filament made up of two F chains. Each F chain made up of globular proteins. Each F chain made up of globular proteins. Now the globular proteins is known as actin protein. Yes, this one is the actin protein. So in the thin filament, two F chains are there. The two F chains made up of a globular proteins that is known as actin protein. The whole actin proteins are covered by a long length of what is a trophomyosin. Whole length of actin proteins covered by trophomyosin. Okay. On the trophomyosin, trophonin protein is present. Yes, this is the trophonin protein. Yes, you listen here, this is the trophonin protein. In a trophonin protein, three subunits are there. One is the TNC, one is the TNT, one is the TNI. Three subunits. TNT bind to the trophomyosin. TNT bind to the trophomyosin. TNI is act as inhibitor. So TNC bind to what? Calcium. TNC bind to calcium. So calcium stored in muscle cell. So sarcoplasm reticulum. In sarcoplasm reticulum, calcium stored. What is the, my question, neat question. What is the sarcoplasm reticulum function? Sarcoplasm reticulum function is store the calcium. You understand my point? So that means in the muscle contraction, calcium very important. Calcium have the major role in the muscle contraction. You understand my point? Yes. This is the what? Thin filament. Where thin filament is present? In myofibril structure. Where myofibril is present? In the muscle fiber. Muscle fiber means what? Myocyte. Myocyte means what? Muscle cell, sarcocyte. For example, this is the whole cell. You say this is the whole cell. In the whole cell, what is present? Myofibril. In myofibril, we are discussing very clearly thin filament structure. In myofibril, two filaments are there, thin filament and thick filament. What is the name of thin filament? I band. I band also known as what? Light band. So what is a thick filament? Thick filament is known as dark band. Dark band other name is what? So anisotropic band. So now clearly discussing what thin filament structure. In the thin filament, two F chains are there. Two F chains. Each F chain made up of globular protein. The globular protein is known as what? Actin. Globular protein is known as actin. So the actin, all actin covered by the, so what is the protein? Trophomyosin. On trophomyosin, what is present? Trophonin. Trophonin have how many subunits? 3 subunits. What is the 3 subunits? TNC, TNT, TNI. You understand my point? So the TNT bind to the trophomyosin. So TNC bind to calcium. TNI act as what? Inhibitor. Inhibitor, act as inhibitor. For example, during muscle contraction, this is cell. In the cell, sarcoplasm reticulum is present, for example. In the cell, sarcoplasm reticulum present. In the sarcoplasm reticulum, calcium is present. In the cell, cytoplasm is known as what? Sarcoplasm. Sarcoplasm. During muscle contraction, from the sarcoplasm reticulum, calcium released into sarcoplasm. Yes, calcium released into the sarcoplasm. Yes, the calcium bind to the what? TNC. When calcium bind to the TNC, you remember this is a muscle contraction. Calcium bind to TNC. Immediately trophomyosin move away from the actin protein. Trophomyosin move away from actin protein. That means actin protein active sites are exposed. That means actin protein active sites are what? Exposed. When actin protein active sites are exposed, myosin configuration changed. Then myosin bind to the actin. Myosin bind to the actin and form the cross bridges. Yes, this is the first event of muscle contraction. This is the first event of muscle contraction. You see, during muscle contraction, from the sarcoplasm reticulum, what is released? Calcium. Calcium released into sarcoplasm. Immediately calcium bind to what? TNC. When calcium bind to TNC, trophomyosin move away from actin proteins. Then actin protein active site exposed. When actin protein active site exposed means myosin head configuration changed. When myosin head configuration changed, immediately myosin head bind to what? Actin. Myosin to actin between cross bridges formed. Yes, this is a muscle contraction. During a muscle contraction, this event occurs. For example, relaxation. For example, relaxation. What is relaxation? So during relaxation, so calcium ions enter into stored in sarcoplasm reticulum. Yes, calcium ions re-enter into the sarcoplasm reticulum. Means calcium ions not present in cytoplasm. Calcium ions move back to the sarcoplasm reticulum. Means calcium not released into what? Cytoplasm. Calcium not bind to what? TNC. When calcium not bind to TNC, immediately trophomyosin cover the actin protein. Immediately trophomyosin cover the actin protein. When cover the actin protein means actin protein active site not exposed. When actin protein active site not exposed, myosin head configuration not changed. When myosin head configuration not changed, myosin head not bind to the actin protein. Myosin head not bind to the actin protein. Cross bridges not formed. Yes, this is known as relaxation. This is known as what? Relaxation. You understand? So during relaxation, trophomyosin cover the actin proteins. Means actin not bind to myosin. Means this trophonin and trophomyosin is known as regulatory proteins. This is a neat question. In the thin filament, which proteins are regulatory proteins? Trophonin and trophomyosin. So the regulatory proteins, other name is what? Masking and unmasking proteins. This is a neat question. So in neat point of view, which is a regulatory proteins, which is a masking and unmasking proteins? Masking, unmasking regulatory proteins is known as trophonin and trophomyosin. If it is mask, actin protein active site not exposed, that means myosin not bind to the actin. If it is unmasked means trophomyosin move away from actin. So myosin bind to what? Actin. That means what? Masking and unmasking regulatory proteins. Yes, finally, so muscle contraction occurs like this. Now this is a thin filament structure. Next, now going to the very clearly thick filament structure. Now going to thick filament structure. Thin and thick filaments both are present in where? Yes, this is the thin filament structure. Yes, this is the thick filament structure. In the thick filament, what is present? Thick filament made up of myosin proteins. You understand? In the myosin, what is present? Meromyosins are present. Yes, this is a thick filament structure. In the thick filament, myosins proteins are there. Approximately one thick filament contain 300 myosin proteins. 300 myosin proteins. Each myosin protein made up of meromyosins. So myosin protein is the motor unit, motor protein. That means it converts chemical energy is converted into the mechanical energy. Chemical energy is converted into the what? Mechanical energy. That is known as what? Myosin protein. Yes, now going to the very clearly myosin protein structure. Yes, myosin made up of what? Meromyosins. Thick filament, in thick filament, myosins are there. In a myosin, what is present? Meromyosins. First, now discuss about myosin structure. Yes, this one is the myosin. Myosin made up of two polypeptide chains. Myosin made up of two polypeptide chains. Myosin made up of two polypeptide chains. Yes, this is the myosin structure. This one is the myosin head. You say this is myosin head. Okay. Completely you listen here, this is the myosin, motor protein, motor unit. In the myosin, two heads are present. Yes, this is known as a head. Yes, this one is known as neck. Second part is known as neck. Neck, other name is arm. Now this is known as a tail. Yes, this is the tail. Three parts are there. Tail, neck or arm, head. Two heads are there. Only one tail is present. So in the two heads, two sides are there. One site is, this is the one site bind to the actin protein. This is the active site bind to actin protein. Now this site is what? ATP site. This site is ATP site. Here also two sites are there. One site is so bind to the actin protein. This one is the ATP site. This is ATP site. It releases what? ATP. Yes, this is the two sides. Next, two necks are there. One tail is present. In the myosin, meromyosins are present. Meromyosins. Okay. Head and neck both are made up of heavy meromyosins. Heavy meromyosins. You remember this word. Head and necks are made up of heavy meromyosins. Okay. Tail made up of light meromyosins. Tail made up of light meromyosins. One thick filament have the approximately this kind of 300 myosin proteins. 300 myosin proteins. You remember, my dear students. So the myofibril. In a myofibril, thin filament present, thick filament present. Thin filament have the three proteins: actin, trophorin, tropomyosin. So actin, trophorin, tropomyosin. Trophorin, tropomyosin is what? So regulatory proteins, masking and unmasking proteins. Okay. Next one, thick filament. One thick filament made up of 300 myosins. What is the myosin structure? Myosin have the two polypeptide chains. In myosin, two heads are there, two necks are there, one tail is present. Okay. In the head, two sides are there. This is active site, bind to actin protein. Now this is what? ATP site. You remember my point. Next one is what? Two necks are there, one tail is there. So head and neck made up of heavy meromyosins, tail is made up of light meromyosins. Okay? Yes. And you listen here, one thick filament contain 300 myosins. Okay. Each myosin have the two heads. Two heads. Yes. You listen here. So what is the muscle contraction? How can occur? Now going to the clearly study of myosin and muscle contraction. Yes, this is the thin filament. This is the thin filament. Okay. Next one is this is a thick filament. You remember this is a thick filament. So what is a thick filament? In thick filament, you see, so 300 myosin proteins are there. The 300 myosin proteins, okay. So this is a thin filament. Middle of thin filament Z line is present. Middle of thin filament Z line. This is a Z line, this is a Z line. Okay, this is a thick filament. In the thick filament myosins, 300 myosins are there. So 150 myosins heads towards this Z membrane. Remaining 150 heads towards this Z membrane. Means arranged. So this is a thick filament, A band. So middle of A band H membrane is present. Middle of A is what? H. Middle of H what is present? M line is present. H means Hansen's node. H means Hansen's node. Next one, middle of H what is present? A. So this one is our thick filament. In the thick filament what is present? Myosins. So 300 myosin. 150 myosin heads towards this Z membrane. Remaining 150 heads towards this Z membrane. Means arranged like this. Arranged like this. You see, arranged like this. So that means all tails enter into the so middle. Middle means all tails enter into the middle of H. Middle of what is that? Thick membrane. So they are the heads. Each myosin have the two heads. Each myosin heads have the two heads. Like this. Here also two heads are there. Here also two heads are there. Here also two heads are there. Now this is a thick filament. Tails present in where? So all tails, approximately 300 tails present in middle of thick band. Thick band means middle of thick what is present? H. Middle of H what is present? M. So in the middle of thick band, what is present? All tails, 300 tails present. So heads, half of heads towards Z membrane, remaining half of heads towards Z membrane. So remaining half of towards, yes, this is a thick filament. So this is a thick filament. So this is a thin filament. You know, already I explained what is thin filament. Here actin proteins are there. Okay. Actin proteins have the what? Active site. Bind to myosin. So next one is what? Thin filaments covered by what? Thin filaments covered by trophomyosin. On trophomyosin what is present? Trophorin. How many subunits are there? 3 subunits are there. TNC, TNT, TNI. So you listen here. This is a TNC. This one is a TNT. This one is a TNI. 3 subunits are there. What is muscle contraction? So muscle contraction means during muscle contraction from the sarcoplasm reticulum. Here you see this one is the actin proteins, active sites. Actin protein active sites covered by the trophomyosin. On trophomyosin, trophonin are there. 3 subunits. One is a TNC, one is a TNT, one is a TNI. 3 subunits. Here sarcoplasm reticulum is present. During muscle contraction, from sarcoplasm reticulum, calcium releases. From sarcoplasm reticulum, calcium release into the cytoplasm. Yes. The calcium bind to what? TNC. When calcium bind to the TNC, immediately trophomyosin move away from actin protein. Immediately trophomyosin move away from actin protein. Means actin protein active sites exposed. When actin protein active sites exposed, immediately myosin head configuration changed. When myosin head configuration changed, yes, myosin head bind to the actin protein. Myosin head bind to the actin proteins. Means myosin to actin between what is formed? Cross bridges. Cross bridges. Here also same. So when calcium released from sarcoplasm reticulum bind to the TNC, immediately trophomyosin move away from the actin protein. Means actin protein active sites what? Exposed. Immediately myosin head configuration changed. Myosin head bind to the what? Actin proteins. Means actin and myosin between what is occurs? Cross bridges. with the help of cross bridges. Yes, myosin pull the actin proteins. When myosin pull the actin proteins means, so that means thin filament move inwards. When thin filament move inwards, that means Z lines move inwards, Z lines move closer. When Z lines move closer means sarcomere decreases. Sarcomere decreases. Yes, this is known as muscle contraction. During muscle contraction, what events are occurs? This is a neat question. What events are occurs during muscle contraction? Yes, during muscle contraction, from the sarcoplasm reticulum calcium release into cytoplasm. When cytoplasm calcium bind to the TNC. When cytoplasm calcium bind to TNC, immediately tropomyosin move away from actin protein. You understand? So actin protein active sites exposed. That means myosinate configuration changed. Then myosinate bind to actin protein between two active sites. Form the what? Cross bridge. With the help of cross bridges, thick filament pull the thin filaments inwards. That means during muscle contraction, thin filament becomes shortening. This is a neat question. During muscle contraction, thin filament becomes shortening. You understand my point? And also you listen here. In thick filament, no changes. Thick filament as it is, so remain constant. In the thick filament, no changes. So two Z lines move inwards. That means sarcomere becomes shortening. That is the muscle contraction event. But one point you remember, very, very important. So middle of the thick filament H line is present. During muscle contraction, somewhat H line is shortening. Somewhat H line is shortening. That is the important of muscle contraction. Yes, now close the what? Muscle contraction. Okay. Next, now going to the muscles. In human body, generally animals body, mammals body, two type of muscles are there. Two type of muscles. One is red muscle, one is white muscle. You remember? So white muscle and red muscles. Two type of muscles present in human body. Red muscles and white muscles, two type of muscles present. What is a red muscle? It have the more myoglobin. More myoglobin is present in red muscle. That is the first point. In white muscle, less myoglobin is present. Less myoglobin. Yes, this is the important. Second point is, this is a neat point of view. What is a red muscle character? More myoglobin is present. What is a white muscle character? Less myoglobin is present. Here more blood vessels are present. More blood vessels. More blood vessels means highly vascular. More blood vessels means highly vascular and less vascular. This is less vascular. Due to the less vascular, it appears as a white. Due to the more vascular, it is appeared as a red. In the red muscle, less sarcoplasm reticulum is present. Less sarcoplasm reticulum. Less sarcoplasm reticulum is present. Here more sarcoplasm reticulum. More sarcoplasm reticulum is present. More sarcoplasm reticulum. Means here more calcium stored, here less calcium stored. When here less calcium stored, more blood vessels are there. That's why it is red color. That's why it appeared as red. Here less vascular, more calcium appeared. That's why it is appeared as white. You understand my point? So you listen here. This contraction is what? A prolonged contraction. This contraction is a prolonged contraction. Prolonged and slow contraction. This contraction is a prolonged and slow contraction. Actually, in the red muscles, no relaxation. In the red muscles, no relaxation. Here you see white muscles. It is contraction is very fast contraction. It contraction is very fast contraction. So fast contraction and it quickly undergoes what is that relaxation. Fast contraction, it undergoes relaxation. Here what is that prolonged and slow contraction? No. So what is that prolonged and slow contraction, no relaxation. Here what is that fast contraction and somewhat relaxation is there. Okay. So this is a red muscle and white muscle. Thank you, students. So muscle contraction is, thank you, students, muscle contraction is closed. So you follow these diagrams and this matter. When you follow this diagram and this matter, you can understand easily, you get the good marks in NEET point of view. Okay, thank you, students. Thank you very much.